difference in reach between the two. And Benedict Duda just showcasing that by reaching across for that forehand.
Now, one thing I'd like to highlight is Zhuang Zhiyuan. I don't think he'll be playing much longer than Tokyo 2020. Maybe here in India, which would be thrilling to watch, but not quite what he used to be. Yet still, he came back from down 3-8 to win the very first game of his first match. So he's definitely still strong. And while mentally it's tough when you know you're not at the peak of your game, he's still quite, I'd say, one of the top players here. Very fast, very fit.
He's been as high as 35, currently 46 or so, or from 53. But John currently at 27. Trusting the assistant rankings and experience, we have to say John's not going to make it easy. Nice fetch there.
Oh, incredible! Whoa. That was off the top of the net. The recovery from Benedict Duda was quite impressive. Down near the ground below the table. I thought for sure he had won the point with this shot right here. And Zhuang Zhiyuan taking it off the net for a wide angle. We talked about his wingspan. Still to hit it past Benedict Duda on the reach. That is nuts.
That was a very special backhand. I'm sure we'll possibly see it again. Maybe it's a shot of the day. Exceptional. Oh.
1-2.
Just a hint clipping the net. Apology by Benedict Duda. Physical nature of Benedict Duda. He's obviously in the prime of his physical life. 25 years old, moves around like lightning.
VIP fancy fans in the crowd. Zhuang Zhiyuan down by 4. Second receive here. Good pressure and good placement. Benedict Duda finding that middle, hitting it right at the right elbow of Zhuang Zhiyuan, forcing him to get low and bend out of the way, play a shot a little bit later. It's a jamming shot. That's what the middle's all about. Now 6 game points for Benedict Duda. His attacks winning the point.
17, that's pretty good. He hasn't attacked as much as Zhuang, but he's been more successful, which is ultimately what it's all about. Oh yes, Zhuang once again steps away. That will brook no reply. Can he possibly come back here? I still think too much work to do. Oh, just the power and the pressure of Benedict Duda too much for Zhuang Zhiyuan. Earlier in that point, good defensive play, good retrieval. Here's the finish of that point. Lots of backspin. Deep on the table as well. And once Benedict could step away, and just the power too hot to handle for Zhuang.
I mean, after all, left-handed players are very popular in terms of doubles partners. More
That's
commonly,
because if you're a right-hander.
well, for a good reason. I mean, right-handers are far more common in the world than left-handers, but disproportionately so in table tennis. LED barrier changing, it appears. Zhuang Zhiyuan saying, it'd be funny if the LED barrier said, "Go Benedict."
Well, we'll see what's causing the problem, but it's all been very hectic and frenetic. Benedict Duda just a little too good on the day for Zhuang Zhiyuan. Get this sorted. I wonder who's going to benefit from this little delay, but it's just that we have short and sharp matches. It's not that that the two players are too tired, because they are used to much longer matches. I think they're all sorted out. So, they're missing for the change.
Very important point here. Not a point won yet by the team in orange, Puneri Paltan table tennis. Zhuang Zhiyuan looking to get that first one. If they come into the mixed doubles down 0-6, I mean, it could actually redeem the Mavericks from what they had coming before after their first
Oh yeah, I think they lost 4-11, which was a washout, really. I mean, I wonder what the team management players must be telling themselves. It's a really hard, tough road back. But maybe not, because the way they've come back today, wipe out that deficit pretty quickly. Oh yeah, Zhuang Zhiyuan says, hold on. I got a thing or two to say about this.
Now hold on.
That's much more Chuang's forte. Pretty strong in his forehand. The first two games, I think he took time to get to handle the pace of Benedikt Duda. He's handling it a little better now. Hey guys, welcome to the Thiagrad Stadium. Oh, hang on. He did walk away. Come on, no, he can't be claiming that.
No, he wasn't. He simply didn't notice.
Well,
Had his head down, he was ready for the serve. Sometimes that happens. Benedikt Duda actually, while he might look like a beast because he's very physically fit and massive, is probably one of the most gentle people. Like even compared, this girl right here would probably beat him up, and he would just say, please stop, take it easy on me. Not Matieko. Good start though. I mean, we know he can fish for a while, but Chuang Zhiyuan changing it up a little bit more spin here. He's got 5 game points now for a much needed point. 11 shots in that last rally, longer than usual, but it paid off for 20.
Puneri Paltan holding their breath, but no, that didn't make it. But close. I think Chuang was ready to celebrate. Not just yet though. Trying to go for a long one. Back at his best, and this is looking dangerous for Chuang. One more serve for Duda, and then Chuang will want to finish it off on his serve. Puneri Paltan up, need that point, need it now.
It's always nice having the dugout behind you, making themselves quite well known in this moment. On their feet, trying to be the wind beneath the wings. 20. And if you hit the backhand as hard as he did on that second to last shot, and it comes back quickly countered, I mean, you could see the extra effort. You know, when people talk about 110%, he really was trying to finish this point, made the first 3 shots successful.
Well, he was shaking his head the last time he was serving Chuang because he wanted to finish it off then, but he's given 2 more points off the Duda serve. And now, surely he knows right here, right now, I need to finish it on my serve. And he does! Well done, Chuang.
2 risky serves in a row. I think the time before he had served off the table, but it pays off here deep into the backhand. And definitely not a bad performance for Benedikt Duda with RPSG Mavericks. A 2-1 win over the very well-seasoned, very experienced Chuang Zhiyuan, but an important point in the end. Charu, what are you thinking?
Yeah, well, just the fact that he tried almost the same serve 3 points ago when his serve was on last, and he missed it, but only just. But he tried it again, trusted himself, did not lose hope.
Third match, first game, RPSG Mavericks.
But we'll see what happens here. We're getting started on a match that again is pretty interesting. We've got 2 righties versus 2 lefties. We've got fast and strong in orange, and we've got big hitting Sunil Shetty, the spinny Matieko. She's got the feeling, incredible control of spin in the ball, but she's going to have to be a little bit more, I'd say, similar to Sunil, and staying aggressive and closer to the table here in this match.
Also, this could prove, because mixed doubles, there's a lot of movement side to side particularly. This could just prove whether a 37 is as fit and quick as Sabina Winter is at, what, 26 or so. So maybe it's a factor that we'll see, whether she can get the position quickly enough. Sunil Shetty, of course, is still very young, will move around quickly. But 2 lefties also a problem in terms of movement, not easy. Pressure sometimes can do strange things, but I'm sure, as you can see, the Pune dugout is up on its feet at the end of every point. Well, not just yet. They were a short while back, I can promise you that.
Curse to the commentator. I get that all the time.
Well, that one went really wrong for me in terms of timing, and we're suddenly on game point, so I don't see Puneri Paltan losing it from here, not this game. Well done. Lots of topspin there by Sabina Winter. And the Puneri Paltan are back.
Yeah, I'd say the placement here right into the elbow. You could see it would have hit her in the elbow. It jams up Matieko. That's what hitting to the middle is all about. Forehand or backhand, you decide, but you have to think fast.
Third game, RPSG Mavericks shot. Love all. Leg.
What happened there?
Love all.
I have no idea. I have some ideas, but I could be wrong.
Resetting.
Could have been a feint let that the umpires saw players didn't. It could have been that the umpires were told, wait a minute, we didn't know we were back. Who knows? A lot of possibilities in this world. Let service here, though.
I think at that time we heard that. But wait to start for Puneri Paltan.
Yeah.
Oh, Marty for a challenge, missing a backhand.
Well, a good deep push here, surprising speed. Now, if you're playing the short game and you're forced into a passive position, sometimes that long push with the surprise factor being high can be very effective. That's too tough. Sunil Shetty
set it up, really, with that brilliant
did.
backhand of his.
Well said. He jammed up Sunil Shetty, forced a more passive shot, and set up Sabina Winter for her bread and butter forehand.
Oh, Sabina Winter. She likes that shot, the step around forehand, and she got the opportunity to show. She does love that opportunity, can make it more times than not.
Oh, incredible shot right off the bounce.
For a change, Sabina Winter making that backhand. I was about to suggest earlier, she might have lost confidence in playing that backhand, but she makes it. The ball does come back, but this side is onto it. But that should give Sabina some confidence, saying, I can make those backhands. She's missed so many.
Ooh, trying to work with the spin. Matti Ekholm getting a little bit mad, which is always exciting to see. A risky shot there, but no topspin to work with there.
We get our first golden point today. Yesterday, 7 out of 15. Oh, no, we don't. Marty finishes it off. Well done. RPSG Mavericks Kolkata on fire today in the Puneri Paltan. Oh, it's going to be really tough for them to claw their way back into this tie.
Women's singles, and from Puneri Paltan table tennis, it is Ahika Mukherjee going up against Manika Batra of RPSG Mavericks Kolkata.
Fifth match, first game, Puneri Paltan to serve, Lavo.
They play free.
Manika Batra, hope you heard that. Play free, take it easy. You are the much higher ranked player. Your team's done very well today. Just a little bit. Oh, a lucky point.
I sense not just because of the quality and the sound, basically. Manika wouldn't show on a lucky point. Not often, anyway.
Well, I think we've said enough about how Manika Batra needs to now utilize this match to just prove who's the queen of Indian table tennis. Ahika, a little younger, and of course does have a very unique kind of game, but she's been drawn into Manika's game here early in the opening match. And Manika, just individual pressure, no team pressure. Let me show you, in team sports, the team pressure, franchise pressure, can make one very brittle. And here, luckily, Manika doesn't have that. Just pressure to prove that she's the boss, but the team's done well enough for her to not get that additional pressure.
You know, coming into this timeout here, our towel break with 5 points earned and none dropped.
4-0 for Manika Batra. Every possible statistic will go her way so far.
Only the second point so far for Ahika Mukherjee. Still 8 game points left for Manika Batra.
Well, this is a dominating performance by India's table tennis queen. Very decorated, plenty of medals at the international level. Here, Manika coming back into her own.
Oh,
Yeah.
quick off the bounce, the short side of the table. Impressive and risky shot.
Well, with that flat, relatively low spin, as you said, risky. But her confidence level seems to be different today. She started out really well, and the way she's finished, a table tennis player in complete control. Another deep push, slightly short return. She moved away, created the space. Wonderful forehand finish for Manika Batra.
Second game, RPSG Mavericks
Manika dominating that first match. Final forehand put away was exceptional. Oh yes, Ahika.
This is, when you asked, I was sort of imagining what can she do to slow down the over-the-table game to get the ball popped up. She does exactly that, uses the ante right off the bounce, keeps it inside the table. Manika having to play the short game with the backhand side of the racket is going to be tough.
It was very deep, but Ahika would set up the popped-up return, and Manika easy put away for Ahika. Previous point, that is. Oh yes, again a deep serve. I like that long serve every once in a while as a change-up. Okay, 6-5, the backhand winners, but only just now for Manika. Earlier, of course, the stat was much better for her. I have to say, this has been a terrific comeback for Ahika Mukherjee. And even though, as a team, RPSG Mavericks may feel that they can give a point away, but I say once again that Manika Batra will be pretty upset giving a game away to Ahika, especially after dominating the first game. Might be better for her now. Curious about that one side of the table being more humid than the other. We'll talk about that later because it just sounds so improbable.
A lot of things are.
Oh,
6-10.
it looks like all the luck going in Ahika's favor so far.
At least
So she did get to it, but couldn't do enough. Nice, fast, long serve by Manika. Serves the purpose, but still, it's in favor of Ahika. Just 1 point to go. Nice serve again, and then the usual Batra block. Ahika the first to press the trigger. Still favor her, especially with her serve now. Oh, a little bit of 1 out of 3 comes back from Manika, but at a critical time though. At game point, it's a big bonus.
I like the way Ahika tried to scoop it up there with the anti-spin, the backhand, a bit of side spin. Third game point.
Oh,
4 in a row for Manika Batra. That's tough, but it's not over yet. The serve will come back to Manika Batra under pressure. Receive-wise, I'll be very curious.
I wonder if she goes fast and long again. Manika has worked for her so far.
Well, if she's setting up with the backhand, I expect something not so long.
Was long.
It was indeed.
Oh, she misses the forehand.
She just stole not only the game, well, I wouldn't say stole the game, she had 10-6, but stole an award out of Manika Batra. I mean, we were looking at possibly a Manika Batra for Indian Player of the Day. And in this point, coming down clutch on the receive, that's trouble. And as you mentioned, the long serve came out off the long pips.
Manika Batra, India's golden table tennis girl. A little bit of trouble against Ahika. losing the second game through a golden point. She did fight back very well, so she'd be pleased with that fight back, not with the end result, of course. And the gentle cat-mouse game between these two blockers close to the table. Just 4 Puneri Paltan today, and if Manika Batra wins this, then it'll be 4-11. That's a wipeout. Puneri Paltan will be very disappointed at the end score. Harmeet Desai individually will be pretty unhappy. We lost to Sunil Shetty. Backhand winners 12 to Manika to 7. Ahika.
2-all.
Oh, misses this parallel. Never an easy shot. They won about 2 points ago. Manika, but again, a dominating performance, 9-4. Ahika will have to do something very special. Come back in. Oh,
that twiddle. Yeah, she played the long pips on the forehand for a deep shot. Look at this. Deep push, turned right back around, back with the black on the forehand, and the kill shot. 6th game in match points, but not yet. 12 winners out of 28 attacks. That's a really high percentage.
Very good percentage.
That's someone who's
like 10 out of 50.
Yeah, that's someone who's playing to finish the point with a shot, not to rally. Turned it back to the inverted rubber on the backhand side, and Ahika Mukherjee keeps the pressure on. You know, she was up 10-6 last game, and it was Manika who came back to the golden point. But in the end, Ahika, strong under pressure, still 4 game points against her.
Oh, twice the net, and finally too much for Manika to handle.
I wanted to see that come back over. And Manika's slap shot, after all the luck in the exchange at this point, I mean, it was spectacular to watch. Look at this save. One right back. I think that was the 2nd time in the rally that we saw a save.
Rough. So 3 points still to go. Can Ahika do a Manika? No! Manika does take it. The final point on the table does also go to Manika Batra and RPSG Mavericks Kolkata. A dominating performance today by Manika. Well, not so much by her, but certainly by RPSG Mavericks. Began fabulously for them through Matilda Ekholm. Let's not forget, as our Sunil Shetty had reminded us, a quick look at that last point. Ahika unable to get it across. Went for the cross-court forehand. That's how it goes. Matilda starting out fabulously. Chuang went down to Benedict Duda. You have lots of good words to say about Duda. And of course, Sunil and Matilda. I think just a bit of a surprise there for me. I thought Harmeet and Sabina had possibly the better chance.
Yeah, they started off strong, but that momentum carried Sunil Shetty right on through the men's singles over Harmeet. Quite a surprise victory there. Very strong performance and a welcome back for the last 2 players on the Mavericks side, both Sunil and Manika, showing that they're up for the task.